Let's move into, when we think of Bellezza, one of the most popular pieces of jewelry are always the coin collections,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And this by far has a trio of your coins. You have the 150 Lira coins, all beautifully done in the bronze, bathed in 18 karat gold, in the CurbLink chain, such a status chain. And then you can see your oversized lobster claw closure there at the bottom. But for today, brand new, $60.90. It's 7.5 inches in the length, all genuine Lira here, and all made in Italy.
All genuine and all made in Italy. You're absolutely right. Now, the Lira has become so popular because they don't make it anymore.
Right.
And they're becoming really difficult to find. In fact, we've had to discontinue using many of the Lira that we use because they're just getting too expensive for us to put them in jewelry.
And harder to find.
Harder and harder to find. This is my Lira Bible. You've seen it if you've watched me before. And this is where I look for interesting pieces that we can put together and give you a little spicy piece. So this features actually the 50 Lira piece and the 100 Lira. Now, the 100 Lira actually hasn't been made in this size since 1989, so it's even older. The 50 Lira, not since 2001. They're never going to make these again. So that's what makes them collectible. That's what makes them have a rarity. That's what makes the value go up on the market on these coins. And in fact, I think in our own website, it says, talk about an investment. This is an investment in yourself. This is an investment in the history, the culture of Italy. Maybe you're Italian, maybe you know someone who's Italian, maybe you had a wonderful vacation in Italy, or it's one of the places you always wanted to go. Maybe, like me, you just love pasta.
Yeah, well, hello.
So the thing about coin jewelry is that it used to be reserved only for the very wealthy. And when you go someplace like Gstaad to go skiing, since it's January, let's talk about that. You go skiing in Gstaad, where people are eating caviar on top of mashed potatoes. Doesn't that sound tasty?
Sounds so fancy.
You would not get over how many of the gals are wearing coin jewelry, typically mounted in gold.
Right.
Well, pieces like that cost $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. Not in my budget. I can't afford that. So I said, let's do the look, and we can do it with the Lira. We can do it, and because the Romans have been marrying gold and bronze together for over 2,000 years, these look like gold. Yeah. They wear like gold. They feel like gold.
Because it is gold.
Because
it's
there's
bathed in gold.
Gold on top of the bronze. And when you hand these to a friend who says, "Oh, let me see that," they're like, "Oh my gosh, is this solid?" Yeah. Well, it is solid.
Right.
Yeah.
But nobody will know the difference that there's bronze at the heart of the creation. And bronze, you know, it's interesting. I think, who was it? Toy was talking about the difference of, you know, doing sterling silver or offering it in as the base metal or bronze. And I think we should talk a little bit about that because bronze for centuries is very durable. It's strong. They create statues out of it.
It's the metal of sculptures.
Right.
And the reason we chose bronze, and I'll tell you, when you are smelting the metals, melting them down, bronze and gold look exactly the same melted next to each other. You couldn't tell the difference. And as the metals cool, bronze does something better than gold. Bronze expands just slightly, and you get more detail, crisper detail, better, longer lasting detail in the jewelry. That's why sculptures work in bronze. Sterling silver is also much, much softer, and so not durable when if you're hard on your jewelry like I am. You can really dent and bang up your jewelry.
Me too. I'm hard on my jewelry.
Sterling silver is also a heavy metal. You need to use a lot of it so that it is durable, and so it's often not comfortable.
Right.
You know,
and that would be, you know, what we really strive to do with,
exactly.
And that's what we strive to do with Bellezza, is give you affordable jewelry that really at a fraction of the cost, because if you were to look at this in solid gold, a CurbLink chain in gold, I mean, it would really be significantly more than we're looking at when you add in the Lira, the design, everything meticulously crafted, every little nuance is really to give you that custom fine jewelry experience. And you can see the beauty. The center coin is going to be your 100 Lira coin, and then you're gonna have the pair of the 50 Lira coins on the left and the right, or the east and the west of that main coin. And then cascading down, let's talk about the curb chain, because that's always a status link.
The curb chain is a status link. In fact,
it's been around forever.
When it first came around, it was called the gourmet link. because it was really reserved for the highest of the high, the hoity-toity. It was the gourmet link. And then it got turned into the CurbLink, and then there was the Cuban curve, and I was like, I miss gourmet. I'm gonna go back and call it the gourmet link. But
Why
it is,
not?
and there was a time when you knew which jeweler made a chain by the link that you were looking at.
Nice.
If you were looking at Cartier or Tiffany or Bulgari or Van Cleef, each one had a specific link that they were famous for.
Yes, wow.
In fact, Bulgari still does have one.
And that's why this
nowadays-
is such a treat this
Exactly.
morning. And I know we are wrapping up 588-357 is your item number 5, flexible payments of $12.18. Gets this one at home. Treat yourself for something for the new year. You know, maybe you